Hey everybody, welcome back once again to the channel. I appreciate you stopping by. Today we're going to set up this 100-pound propane tank. We're going to hook it right into our system. So long story short, I was looking for an easy alternative. I don't want to leave the... I don't want to open this door here and just leave it hanging with the cord hanging out. So, but I also want to be able to use these two tanks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a line from this one down below, underneath, and back up to the 100-pound propane tank. I bought these lines on eTrailer, which, guys, if you haven't used this company, they're amazing. They ship really quickly. They're very friendly. You can call them, you can verify, and they offer great warranties. But I've used them over and over throughout the years, and they've been amazing for me. I'm not sponsored. I'm just saying that because this was the only place this product was. So it's built by MB Sturgis, and originally this piece here, it's cool because the red part ties right into your 40-pound tank. Okay, let's go over there. The red part ties right in where the green part is, and then the green part will screw right on here. And then we have a quick disconnect, which is what this hose is, okay, that goes into the POL, which is your 100-pound tank. So I can screw that into the 100-pound tank and then just quickly disconnect it. So if you got to up and leave and you don't want to carry your 100-pound tank everywhere, you can quickly disconnect it. Or let's just say you need to fill your 100-pound tank and you can't do it where you're at, you can quickly disconnect it, load it up, and take it to the place. And at the same time, let's just say someone is at home and they're cooking or they need a shower, you can still leave, retie this in, open the valve, and you have propane. So it kind of gives you some control. And then there's also one other part. Let me see, I think there's, so you have a part for, let me go back over here, for one, like a barbecue grill or something of that nature. So you literally, you have multiple uses on this. So it's not just your 100-pound tank. You can run another grill or whatever item you need outside, which is awesome. Or heater. If you want to run a propane heater off of this, you can run a line from here and plug that sucker in. Now, I will say this valve, this line is only 6 feet. I needed a 10-footer because in order to go from here all the way down, okay, go down through this hole here, okay, and then you come up from underneath, go along here and up to the tank, it's about 9 feet. Okay, so I know that was a lot of moving and whatnot, but I'm just trying to explain what I'm doing. So anyway, I bought 2 pieces. I will put the link in the description. Here is the part numbers for them. Okay, and this was right off the eTrailer. Nobody has anything like this. The propane companies don't even know how to do this. So there's the 2 part numbers, okay? This is going to be very easy. All you need is some, this is actually gas thread tape, which it says for use on threaded joints of metal pipe, and then it says blah 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 blah, gasoline, petroleum, propane, and on and on and on. So pause it if you want to read it, but you can get this at Home Depot or a parts store pretty cheap. So get you some of that, and it does say a minimum of 4 full wraps on the thread. Okay, so we're going to use that and a crescent wrench. So literally, that's all you need. 100-pound tank. If you want to see how these come, I actually bought one and did an unboxing. So I unboxed this I'll put the link in the description for that video as well if you're just curious. I found this tank on Amazon for $159, so it's the cheapest one on the market for a brand new tank. But you can get that and these and tie it right in real easy, and you'll have propane through the winter or through the summer. I mean, it's just a great way to not have to change your tanks all the time. So let's go ahead and get right into this repair. All right, so first things first, come to your onboard propane tanks. If you don't have both of them on one side and you just have, let's just say you have one on this side and one on the other side of the camper, all you're gonna do is just turn them off, okay? So get your valves and turn your valves off. Okay, now next we're gonna get the new item. Okay, now that you've got the propane off, you're gonna go ahead and grab your new lines, okay, which once again, links are in the description. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up here real quick. Okay. Like I say, for me, I'm not gonna need the 6-foot line. So with how I want to run it underneath, and I want to be able to shut my door all the way. So get this out. Like I say, you will not need the 6-foot line, just this. Okay, now let me open these directions real quick. Alright, so I got that unraveled here. Let me go ahead and put this where you can see it and pause it and read it if you want. Okay, that's one side. And then this is the other side, which I will say too, this is an American-made product, so support those USA companies. Okay, that just gives you some instructions there. So go ahead and pause it if you want to read it. Alright, so quick overview. Here's what it looks like. Okay, you've got the red part, which is going to screw in where the green part is. Then your green part that goes to your regulator is going to then screw right into here. Okay, so it will be like this. It screws in there, and then you have two more connections, okay? One of which is for like say an appliance or grill or something outdoor if you really need it. And then you have one more spot which is for the 100-pound propane tank, which this is a high flow connector as well. So a lot of people don't realize it. When you get these, you plug it in and you can't even run your propane refrigerator or whatever you're trying to run. And so in this case you will be able to, because it is high flow. So that's very important. But we will be using this, and it's a quick disconnect. So you would open it and then you can see you can plug it right in there. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and screw it on there. Make sure it's off. Okay. Take this off. Okay. Now you're going to get the red part. Get this lined up real good. Okay, don't want to go till it's snug. All right, so now that we got the red part on, let me go ahead and zoom a little bit for you, get you up in that corner. All right, so red part's on, it's nice and tight. We're gonna go ahead and get the green guy and screw it right on there. Try not to bend this too much here. Here we go. Don't force it, just be easy with it. Okay, make sure your connections are real tight. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and leave this, and we're gonna go to the 100-pound propane tank. Okay guys, so now I went ahead and I opened up my other line here, my 10-foot line. If you want to use a 6-foot line and it works okay, you're basically just going to run it from this point here. You can run it out the door if you really prefer to not close it, but preferably I want to be able to close this. So what I did is I'm running a line. I've just got it set right here. Okay, let me show you very slowly. I ran it all the way down. Okay, down underneath, come around over here, and you can see here's the end. Okay, so now the threaded end is the one that goes in the tank, and the quick release is the one that goes inside here. Okay, so now we're just going to thread it in there. Okay, so let me get you situated. All right, very good. So before you do anything here, you're going to go ahead and grab this. You're going to take the protector off of the threads. Go ahead and save this, because if you go and fill this up, you're going to want to keep this piece to slide over these and protect anything from getting in there, or whatnot. So we don't want anything to get in here or damage the threads. So I'm just going to save this piece. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to get some thread tape for gas. This is specifically for gas. Okay, and we're going to run 4 pieces on it. So now you want to go opposite direction of the way you thread it in, so it'd be righty tighty. So if you're going tightening it basically to the right, you want to go to the left. Okay, now when you do this, you probably don't need this, but it doesn't hurt. It's literally not going to hurt. This is just one of those precautions. Okay. Remember, it said 4 wraps around. That's 2, 3, and 4. Okay, tear that off, smooth it out, close that up. I smashed my finger, so yeah, never as fun. Okay, so now that we've got that, you can kind of see we didn't get it in this little groove here. Okay, I hope you can see. So we made sure it doesn't interfere with that. Okay, now next, this is what they put on it to transport it. Let me get you zoomed in a little bit. Go ahead and take this off. Okay, you're gonna leave this on there. Don't take that off. Just take it out of there for now. Now we're gonna go thread this on there. So for this one, you're going to need a crescent wrench. Okay, which I'm gonna get it fit real quick. Crescent wrench or wrench, whatever you prefer. Okay, now carefully thread this in. I'm gonna go over there and do it. All right, I had to get a little bit closer here. So now, maybe it's reverse threads. Okay, it's reverse threads on this. So you want to make sure you're not cross-threading, okay? So now that we got that, just carefully do this, okay? I don't normally cut anything out of my videos. I like everybody to see the whole raw footage, so I wanted you to see specifically how I did it. Now, if you do go to get this filled up, you will need to take this line off of here, but the cool thing is you can quickly disconnect off of the RV. Okay, so just go till it's till it's snug. Right, now you'll notice I have a bottle of soapy water. Okay. So now that's nice and snug. Alright, so now let's go back over to the other tanks real quick. Okay guys, so just to recap here, just real quick so you know, so we got it onto the 40-pound tank. You might have a 20 or a 30, doesn't matter, or a barbecue grill, whatever. Barbecue grill tank. Then we made sure this was tight. We ran the line. So here's the other end, and it does come with a nice cover when it's not in use. So super nice quality. So go ahead and take that cover off. Now we're just going to insert it right into here. Okay, which you can't insert it because, let me show you here. There's this safety that I showed you before. So in order to get this to, go on, you have to go ahead and open that little guy. Okay, and then we can go ahead and push. So you're gonna push here, and then you're gonna push your line in and pull. So let me show you what that looks like here. So now, as you can see, it is in there and it doesn't pull off. So it's just a quick release. And now you can go ahead and put that back on. Okay, so now that we've got this in, like say if you really wanted, let's just say you had another item, grill or something, propane heater, you could tie that into there and run the line down, and really you could run it into your RV, you could run it just to your grill outside, so kind of gives you some options. But so now that we've got that in there, you can see it runs down. Okay, we have it over here. So the only other thing you're going to need is a bottle of soapy water, and the reason why is because when you turn the propane on, you want to make sure you spray all your fittings. Okay, so I'm gonna get you set up and we're gonna turn it on. All right, very good. So now we made sure all our connections are tight, and the very next step is, like say, to get some soapy water, just some Dawn dish soap and water. And the very next thing we're gonna do is we are going to turn the valves back on. Okay, so go ahead and open them. And you can see as it pressurized, it moved all of these lines here. Okay, so we want to go ahead and open those. Okay, and then just spray. And I'll take you with me while we do this. Okay, so basically you don't want any bubbles, okay? And while you're at it, you can check these little guys. Get it all the way back in there on that red valve, and you can saturate it. It's not a big deal. We don't want any bubbles. Okay, then after you check all of those, come over here. There's propane feeding into here. Okay, but go ahead and spray that, and then this is where we're gonna go ahead and turn this one on. Okay, so it's not a bad idea to do this every, I don't know, you could do it every couple of weeks, you could do it every month, but just spray your tank. There's been so many people that have said online and like Amazon, they bought these hoses and they leaked. Now this one, not the case. Okay, there was like 2 people that said it, but if you're doing your best and making sure that there's no bubbles, which that one is good. We sprayed the whole valve, okay? And then you come back over here and double check it one last time, okay? And guys, that's all you got to do. So now we have a hole set up. You can see this is green, and we have two 40-pound tanks and a 100-pound tank here. So that is 180 pounds of propane just right here. So, and then the cool thing is, keep in mind, if I want to run a quick disconnect from here and run it straight onto my smaller ones, I can do that as well. Or if I want to run these and put these two in here, move the regulator onto those, and then just keep the 100-pounder. I mean, you've got some options. So, and here's the coolest thing. Whoops, move my soapy water here. That's going to be the coolest thing, is now the door's shut and sealed, and the line runs down underneath, and we're good to go. So guys, if this video helped you, please subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell for notifications. I post a lot of videos, mostly automotive related, but also RV related. So I really hope this does help you. Please let me know in the comments down below if it has helped you, and like I say, please subscribe. It helps me. It shows YouTube that you like what I'm putting out. So thank you so much, and have an awesome day.